कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भो मा ते सङ्गोत्स्व कर्मणि.
All our lives we have grown up believing that our great scriptures such as the Mahabharata and Ramayana are interesting mythological stories with supernatural elements, from which we can learn some lessons about fighting the bad guys. It is only recently that some serious historians and academicians have come into the public domain through their outstanding research on the authenticity and existence of our real heroes and their teachings. This is a humble attempt to offer you a bit more than just the translation of the 108 important shlokas of the Bhagwad Gita, especially if you are a new learner also fascinated by related aspects around the Gita itself. So let us begin. But first, let's go back. We all say our civilization is thousands of years old, but honestly, no one really knows. For instance, the Saraswati civilization is estimated to be around 50,000 years old. Rig Veda was written about 24,000 years back. Sri Ram took avatar about 14,300 years back, and what we are concerned about in the context of Gita, the Mahabharata dates back 7,500 years, or you could say 5,561 BC. Remember that not only are they folk tales, but hundreds of archaeological, hydrological, genetic, and most of all, astronomical evidences that prove the timeline, rather the antiquity and validity of our history. This precious knowledge has been preserved, passed on in various forms from generation to generation, while unfortunately, a lot of it has been destroyed through gruesome invasions and political ideologies. Moving on, before starting the study of Gita, it is worthwhile to take a note of the following. Birth year of Sri Krishna is 5633 BC. Sri Krishna is a Poon avatar because he was an expert of 64 kalas and 14 vidyas. Yes, that's what you call perfect. Bal Krishna moved to Mathura when he was 11 years old and eliminated Kans. At the time of Mahabharata war, Sri Krishna was around 72 years old. Can you believe it? Imagine the strength, stamina, and dedication he had at that age. Sri Krishna left his body for the heavenly abode at the age of 108 years. Yes, that was perhaps the beginning of Kali Yuga, though it is also said Kali Yuga started on the last day of the Mahabharata war. But still, Sri Krishna was alive, so it did not reveal itself completely. As you already know, this great philosophy of the Bhagwad Gita was evolved in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, spoken directly by Bhagwan Krishna himself. It is a narrative primarily between Arjun and Krishna, starting when Arjun is facing a moral dilemma, whether to fight or not. It is then Krishna guides him to fulfill his Kshatriya duty to uphold the Dharma. It goes beyond the battlefield to cover every facet of practical life and is relevant even in the present times. The complete Bhagwad Gita is structured brilliantly and systematically into 18 chapters with total 700 shlokas in a logical transition. These 18 chapters are based on three main themes: Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Gyan Yoga. Each chapter too is distinctively named after a specific yoga. Nevertheless, this knowledge is fluid and interconnected. We pray that we are able to contribute to your learning in a small way. But if you wish to go deeper into this ocean of sacred knowledge, then we recommend reading and interpreting the Bhagwad Gita in its complete form, preferably under the guidance of a learned guru, someone you can trust. Still, please wait a bit for our upcoming videos offering simplification of the most important 108 shlokas that shall provide you with a firm base to go further into your study. Let us all consider ourselves privileged and blessed that Gita has chosen to come to us in whatever form. Let us be open-hearted, humble, and learn together.
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्